What do we do when we have a big, boring goal to meet at the club tonight and we are not feeling it? We don't want to be there, right? So if you've been dancing for a while, you have experienced this. If you haven't been dancing for a while, I'm glad that you're watching this so that you don't do things like skipping shifts or underselling yourself, making excuses, or just like not meeting the goal at all. So a big, boring goal, to define it, is one that is more intrinsically motivated, has like more intrinsic payoff than does extrinsic, right? So my big boring goal is my payment that I have to make to my accountant. I don't get any validation from other people. Like there's no external factors that make this visible that I made this payment. It just, I make the money and it goes off into space and my accountant gets it, and I do get things out of it, but no one's going to come up to me and be like, oh, congrats on making that payment, right? So the comparison would be a goal, for example, that has an extrinsic motivating factor. Let's say I want to make $1,000 tonight because I want to invest in this fitness program that is going to give me the body of my dreams. I'm going to have abs. I'm going to buy all these super new, cute outfits. I'm going to get people telling me all the time how hot I am, right? That there's a lot of extrinsic payoff in that. It's not a bad thing. We need goals like that sometimes, but we also need to fulfill the other goals that are more intrinsically motivated. So, and those are the ones that tend to be more longer term, have bigger impact. Now, they're not fun, like I said, but we have to do them. So how do we do that? We tie big, boring goals to our personal value system, right? I have to make a $1,300 payment to my accountant. I need to do this because I am a financially responsible person. I am using this money to invest in a business that is going to help other people, right? So because I'm responsible, and that's never going to change, and because I care about community and helping other people, that's much bigger, right, than the extrinsic payoff. So when things get hard, I fall back on that system to keep the ball rolling, right? I have a long-term goal. I know that this $1,300 investment is going to pay off 100-fold down the road for the time I put in today. But now that I know, okay, this is really important to me, how do I get there? I want you to think about breaking down that goal into possible formations of what you can sell tonight. It may be you're going to sell an hour in VIP. And okay, so let's say I do. I sell an hour in VIP at this one club. Our take home is $400 on that hour. Great. I can knock that out, right? So I can knock that out. I've got 400 down. I'm left with 900. Oh, I'm going to try to, what if I try to start big? Like I said, I'm going to ask that for an upsell for even more. I'm going to sell the ultra VIP and take home 600. Great. I'm 1,000. I have 300 left. That's very, very easy at that point. You're probably thinking, oh, I can make 300 in a couple hours, or I could just ask for a few 300-400s and boom, I'm done, right? Sometimes our shift doesn't work out that way. We don't get the hour. We may get that guy that says, oh, I'm not interested. No, I just don't want to do it. Well, how about a 3-400? Okay, great. I know if I could do that 3 more times, that's the equivalent of an hour, right? So I want you to think about different ways you can hustle, and it's kind of like playing a little bit of Tetris. You move some money around here. Sometimes you get lucky, you get an upsell. Not lucky, but persistent, right? But I want you to think about every time you knock some of that out, however you're doing it, how it fulfills your value system. I'm being responsible right now. I'm building my future right now. I'm going to get right out there. I'm going to start asking everybody for what I want. A really fun way to do this, here's a tip. This is one of my selling techniques, is if I have a big boring goal and it's like an odd amount. Okay, so let's say I have to make like a big car payment this month. I'm going to send I need to make a payment for, I'm thinking of an odd number, $523.25. Okay, when I go up to a customer, I'm going to say, excuse me, sir, do you happen to have $523.25 on you? And they're going to go, what? Well, I have to make my car payment. And I figure since I'm here half naked and you're here and I have to meet this goal, maybe you could help sponsor that goal and I could dance naked on you for the next hour in VIP, right? So have fun with knocking out these big boring goals. Even use that goal like directly to tell customers, like, this is why I'm here, because you're showing them who you are. Like, you're showing them, hey, I'm a person that doesn't make late payments on my financial responsibilities. but I like to have fun doing what I'm doing. And chances are, if you're being very authentic and direct with people and having fun with it, you're gonna eventually resonate with the right person that's gonna be like, actually, I really relate to that. And I wish that I would have had someone, help me a couple times when I struggled. So yeah, I'm going to do the hour in VIP with you because I'm also going to get something out of it. So taking it back, big boring goals, don't sleep on them. Don't skip work. If you have to, start small. Leave the gym, go right to the shower, immediately put your makeup on, call your girlfriend. Hey, we're going to work tonight. Make sure, we're going to hustle together, or have your partner pull the sheets out from underneath you and kick you out of bed. Whatever you have to do. If it's even as hard as getting in the car, one step at a time, put your face on. Pick one of the strategies I've been doing lately that works so well is I pack my bag the night before and put it in my car, and I only put like 2 outfits in there, 2 pairs of shoes. So in the event that I just don't have the motivation, I know my shit's already in there. All I have to do is put my face on and just go, right? And then I don't waste time digging through my bag looking for this, that, and the other thing. I already know what I'm wearing. Makes it so much easier. It reduces the cognitive load. I don't have to sit there and pick out an outfit and figure out how I feel that night. It's in the bag. I have 2 options. Get your ass out on the floor and get the snowball rolling. Go up to that guy, ask him, excuse me, sir, do you have $523.25? I have to make a car payment. I'm financially responsible. Let me tell you some things I know about money management and all that, right? Sometimes you end up being the right kind of person that actually shares the same value system as you. And what a great way to go to work at the club. This is important, right? Like I said, to get the motivation going for the shit that we don't feel like doing, but it's also important because when you fulfill those goals through your value system when you're at work, that work lives on past the club. That work is going to live on until like your next phase of life, whatever you end up doing. But you're building your own character. You're building your own belief system. You're building your own code of moral that's going to carry on beyond the club. And the money's important. But what you're doing right now, you show up to the club and you commit to yourself and who you are and what you value. That means more. So I hope that motivates you. I hope it makes it a lot easier when you're going through these like dry spells and you just really are comfortable and it's really hard to get out there, but you still have to meet those important goals. If you're struggling at all, feel free to DM me on Instagram. It's the_tip_rail. Any specific questions you have, I'd love to help you out. And if you haven't started dancing yet, I'm offering an introductory how to get started in the club, all online, all virtual course. I've already done one. I'm going to start releasing them more often, hopefully get it completely on demand so you can take it whenever you want. But there will be another live one coming up soon. And also I will be doing an advanced training for those of you that are already in the club, but maybe having struggles with things like big boring goals, or not knowing how to ask for more, or not knowing how to even build a foundation for your business so you know what you're doing with your business and how to allocate enough for taxes and how to set up things like, planning for retirement and all that. And specifically how to sell when you're at the club, because we first have to make the money so we can put it into things. So that'll be coming really soon as well. But like I said, feel free in the meantime to send me DM on Instagram, or you can also leave comments here. So I hope that helps. And I hope that you knock those big boring goals out of the way.